2024 VinFast VF9. What is the 2024 VF9? The VF9 is a full-size, 3-row all-electric SUV from VinFast. It's designed to offer large SUV space and utility cargo 3-row seating with a modern electric powertrain. Two main trim levels are offered: Eco and Plus. Powertrain, battery amp. Performance: the VF9 uses a dual-motor all-wheel drive electric powertrain, one motor in front, one in rear. Combined output is about 402 horsepower. Battery capacity: 123 kilowatt-hours usable. Performance: 0 to 62 miles per hour, 0 to 100 kilometers h is around 6.5 to 6.7 seconds, depending on trim and conditions. Range amp. Charging for the 2024 VF9. The Eco trim is rated for up to 330 miles, approximately equals 531 kilometers per full charge on the 123 kilowatt-hours battery. The Plus trim with larger wheels, heavier load, more equipment has a somewhat reduced range, around 291 miles, approximately equals 468 kilometers. DC fast charging. VF9 supports a reasonably fast DC fast charge rate. Typical claim is to go from roughly 10% to around 70% battery in about 35 minutes, depending on charger capability. Interior, seating amp. Utility seating configuration. 3-row SUV. The VF9 can seat 7 passengers with a second-row bench in some trims, or 6 passengers if second-row captain's chairs are chosen, in trims like Plus. Cargo amp. Storage. As a full-size EV SUV, the VF9 offers roomy interior space and the flexibility expected from a large SUV. Passenger cargo electric vehicle practicality. Tech amp. Features. The VF9 comes with a large central display infotainment system. Connectivity and modern comfort convenience features are part of the trim offerings. Safety amp. Driver assist. Standard across VF9 trims features include adaptive cruise control, automatic emergency braking, blind spot detection monitoring, lane keeping assistance, and other. Strengths. What VF9 does well: electric power amp. AWD performance. With 402 horsepower and dual motors, VF9 delivers EV-style instant torque and all-wheel drive across all wheels, useful for traction. Large battery amp. Long range. The 123 kilowatt-hours battery combined with efficient design yields up to 330 miles on a charge. Eco trim that's competitive for a large 3-row EV SUV. Full-size SUV practicality. 3 rows, decent cargo capacity, and SUV-sized interior make it a practical choice for families or anyone needing space, but with EV advantages. Modern features amp. Comfort for EV space. Infotainment. Driver assists. AWD, everything packaged in a sizable EV SUV. Simplicity of EV driving utility. As an EV, it avoids many complexities of ICE: no gas, fewer moving parts, while still offering SUV versatility, seating, storage, space. Trade-offs amp. What to watch out for: efficiency versus weight. With a large battery and full-size SUV dimensions, the VF9 is heavy. That likely impacts real-world efficiency, especially with heavy load. Some reviews note energy consumption is relatively high. Range dependent on trim and conditions. The Plus trim with bigger wheels, heavier build, more features sees reduced range versus Eco trim. As with all EVs, actual range depends heavily on driving style, weather, load, terrain. Cost. The VF9 is positioned in premium full-size EV SUV territory, price and specs, so initial cost is comparatively high. Complexity of a new brand technology. As a product from a relatively new automaker in global markets, long-term reliability, service infrastructure, and spare parts availability may remain a factor. Driving feel amp. Weight. Given size and battery mass, the VF9 may handle differently compared with lighter SUVs or sedans. Steering. Ride comfort. and agility might be more SUV-like, less nimble. Some reviewers highlight the vehicle's weight as a factor. Who the 2024 VF9 is best. Fourth, VF9 is well suited for buyers who want a full-size SUV with 3 rows and roomy interior but prefer zero-emission electric driving. Families or drivers needing space for passengers' cargo, while wishing to future-proof with an EV. People living in regions with access to EV charging infrastructure, who can leverage the long battery range and AWD for daily driving, commuting, or trips. Drivers who value performance, utility, comfort, EV acceleration and smoothness combined with SUV practicality, space, flexibility. Those open to adopting a newer EV brand and willing to accept trade-offs in return for features, range, and EV value. Bottom line, the 2024 VinFast VF9 stands out as a fairly ambitious full-size electric SUV combining a large battery, strong power, AWD, and 3-row space. For drivers who want SUV-level utility and the benefits of an electric drivetrain, the VF9 offers a compelling package. But as with many full-size EVs, especially from newer automakers, weigh the trade-offs: price, real-world efficiency, long-term maintenance, and how you charge before you commit.